Today I'm remaking a video I made 5 years ago about the main filming location from the 1983 sci-fi horror film, The Keep. The tripled production was directed by the famed director Michael Mann. I mean, this largely undeveloped industrial estate. I won't give my exact location because the filming location is in a very dangerous spot. I'm not doing anything dangerous today. I'm just going to be looking at it from a distance and using the drone. But some people might get the idea to try and go to the location, but don't. Just mention the plot of the film. In the film, it's 1941 and Nazi raiders occupy an ancient fortress in Romania, and they accidentally unleash Molosar, a malevolent supernatural entity. He kills the soldiers, and the Nazis force a Jewish historian to help them destroy it. The film has gained cult classic status, but it was largely disowned by Michael Mann. The film had a very tripled production because of the grueling filming conditions and the constant heavy rain. The planned 13-week shoot ended up taking 22 weeks. The special effects director was Wally Vivas, who worked on 2001 Space Odyssey, and sadly he died 2 weeks into post-production. And there was a lot of uncertainty about how we had planned to finish the film, especially the ending of the film. A number of alternative endings were filmed and the production went over its budget. The final film ended up having a simplified ending after Paramount pulled the plug on the funding. Michael Mann's original cut for the film was set to be 210 minutes long, but the film was cut to 96 minutes, leaving the narrative disjointed and confusing. The main filming location, which I've come to see today, was filmed in a disused slate quarry. There's some flowers here. Obviously somebody's passed away in one of the quarries here. The quarry is just the other side of this slate waste on the left hand side here. During the filming, the production tents or marquees were placed in this area here next to a giant slate waste tip. Paramount actually paid to reduce the height of the tip for safety reasons before they started filming, and over the years the whole tip has been removed. There's no road access to the quarry. They had to place 2 giant cranes on either side of the quarry, and they used those to ferry the actors and the crew down to the quarry and all the buildings and materials that they needed for the set. And one of the cranes would have been the other side of this fence. This fence was actually funded by Paramount. Quarry's just up here. You've got a crash barrier either side of the road because you've got quarry on each side with a massive drop. So this is the quarry where they filmed the film. At this point I got the drone up in the air. I flew it over to the other side of the quarry and turned it round. And now I'm filming as I'm heading back in the direction where I'm standing. You see the road here. I last time I was here, I had a proper look around the edges of the quarry with the drone, and there's no safe way of going down there. The only way of going down there would be to abseil, and even that would be pretty dangerous, as there's been a number of landslides in these quarries over the last couple of years. As you can see here, the drops are pretty terrifying. You're not going to survive that if you fall. I'll just freeze the shots here for a second. Apart from the opening scene of the film, which was filmed in Spain, all the location filming was done in this quarry, and also a little bit in a slate mine in Blaenau. A number of buildings were constructed for the set. The biggest concentration would have been in this area here. The church building was almost directly under where the drone is now, and the pub would be here. Now the set, or the entrance for the keep, would have been here, and here's the shots of that. So you can see there's a bridge leading up to the entrance of the keep. That bridge is actually still down there.
Your new home. How do you like it?
Not very well, sir.
Why not?
We should be in Russia.
Now, when I said that the bridge was still there, it's the metal frame of the bridge that's still there. The timber that was over the metal frame, I guess, must have started rotting away, and it's become loose and blown off the frame. But it's still pretty cool to see. You're going to see it in a second now. And there it is. We'll go down and have a closer look in a second. This photograph was taken of the bridge in the mid-90s, and as you can see, it was largely intact back then. I had a bit of an incident with the drone soon after this. I lost power on the controller. There's something, the drone's so old now, the controller's not holding its charge. I need to get a new battery for it. So I was unable to control the drone, and I thought I was going to lose it. But these DJI drones, they kind of, when you lose connection, they fly back to where you took off. So I went back the following day to get some more drone footage. So when you see the drone right down near the bridge, that footage was taken the following day. I don't know why I had to tell you that, but there you go. Just go back to this photograph from the mid-90s again. Notice there's nothing underneath the bridge here. But sometime since then, so sometime in the last 30 years, something has been placed under the bridge for some reason. You'll see it more clearly in a second, but there's some plastic or tarp with some tyres over it directly underneath the bridge. I have no idea what's going on there. And seems to be a bucket here. If you have a look here, there's one little piece of timber still attached to the bridge there. And if you look carefully, kind of to the sides and underneath the bridge, you can see some of the other pieces of timber. I think this is the coolest thing ever now when I pan up. I'm panning up now. I'm pointing in the direction of the village now. So once it finishes panning up, I'll show a photograph which matches up with this scene. There you go. Now, when the film was made, the local authority was worried that people were going to try and find the location. and try and go there, and obviously it's very dangerous. So they planted a number of fast growing trees to try and disguise the location. Okay, I've panned round to the other direction now, so this is where the entrance to the keep was. How cool is that?
There's something here. A power.
What's happened to this place?
I'll just let you savour this for a second. Hopefully there's the keep fans watching. It's a bit risky to fly a drone down here with all the trees. That's why I used a 5-year-old drone. There's one other part of the quarry that I wanted to check out. I don't think there's any other props still down there, but I wanted to check out if there was anything left of the pub. That would have been located in this area here. I took the drone down as low as I could, but I couldn't see anything there. I'm at the top of the hill now, and the filming location is to my right. Where I'm standing now would be directly above where the entrance to the keep was. Just by the fence here, I can actually see the bridge.
Tell the men to get out.
Dismount! Ernst! Ernst! Machine guns come across the ravine into the keep with us.
I'm pretty sure there's no other props still down there. When I first made the video here, the video was a complete flop initially. Over the 5 years it's been on YouTube, the view count has climbed to about 11,000 views now. Go and have a look if you want to have a laugh, because it's one of my earlier videos.